Oh, hello. Come on, take a seat. Don't be shy. My name is Eric. You could call me Clank if you prefer, but I prefer if you say to Eric. Even Shadow, I guess, but I'm getting ahead of myself. You see, a lot of things happen around here. A lot of it that involved Clank. No, not me. Again, let me explain. This guy right here. He's Clank. He's an agent for an organization called the CIS. He's good. Fighter, good man in general. Tries to do the right thing. You can appreciate that. He's got allies. Alfred, a genius. That makes his tech. Julian, a secretary, I guess. Damien, later on. Graves. Well, I think the least said about him, the better. Well, his career started off a bit of a rocky start, considering his boss ended up to kind of be evil and, killed his brother. To be fair, he didn't really know his brother that well, but it's still pretty messed up to do that. But at least Julian was there to have his back, so that's nice. Later on, someone new was appointed in charge of the CIS, the new leader. He was a good man. A shame what happened to him. He sends Clank on a mission to investigate this crime boss and things that aren't just panning out. Lions. Clank eventually deals with him by impaling him. He has a very fine touch. Julian kind of loses her life in the whole process, though. A shame, really, but didn't really think that was an answer Clank wanted. So, well, he said no. He had Alfred working on a little side project. Some time passed, and there's Clank, now in charge of the agency. He is the leader. Huh, good for him, got a promotion. Never thought one of us would make it to be the leader, but hey. Well, here's the thing. Him, Clank, he's the second one to have ever been Clank. Julian, she came back to life because of the Clank serum. She's the third. Why? The Clank serum. Regenerative. Makes you stronger, faster, better, smarter. And if, he was the second, and she was the third, there must have been a first. Yeah, that would be me. Let's just say bad shit happened, and I lost my marbles. Not a defense or an apology, just stating fact. Because can't really take back what I did. I kind of took over the shadow organization Lyons was working for, the Blood Hunters. I squeezed my way into the agency, took over that. I now owned both that and the current organization. A lot of power for one man. Kind of decided to, threaten most world leaders with explosives and hand it over to me or boom. And then even if they refused, I would have just put someone I trusted in charge and rule the world. I thought that was the one way to keep it safe and fulfill my mission as Clank, but yeah, as I've said, lost my marbles. Thing is, Clank, him, didn't really like that, so we went up against each other. Clank versus the Shadow. I know, not the best name, but it was flashy. I kind of liked it back then. Not so much now. He won, or, well, I don't know. I think I'd call it a draw. I did kind of overdose on the Clank serum, and, yeah, that wasn't really good. But then again, good for the world, so I guess arguably I'd do it again in that position. And here I am now. You've learned what he's been up to. You've learned, I guess, a little bit of what I've been up to. And those have been his adventures. Those have been some of his missions. Well, I think it's time for another one. Now go, get out of here. Go. Shoo. Go. Yeah, that's it. Goodbye.